Here we go. Okay, so if you've purchased or have a qualifying purchase to get access to the T25 Superblock, they should already be available to you, right? Like they're all loaded as of, I think, Thursday or Friday that happened. Most of us aren't starting them until May 8th. It's so weird to say May. May 8th. A lot of us have Up Week and stuff from 21 Day Fix, and that's when the mindset group starts. But if you don't see them now and you have a shipment coming, then it'll be unlocked when your shipment goes through. Or you can just purchase it by itself, right? Anyways, I wanted to look through this because honestly, I was a little sad that during the sample, he didn't like walk us through like what the format of the program is going to be. It felt like a lot of cardio the whole time. There was some weight moves, but right, he's like, yes. But looking at this, it looks like there's one cardio day, and I think the dynamic core is probably like heavier in cardio. But I have to say, from someone who's postpartum and still wary of my ab separation, like dynamic core has really been good for me always, because dynamic core oftentimes you're upright. And when you're upright, you have way less chance of coning and pressure in your ab section. So just for anyone who is postpartum and thinking about that, clearly on the other moves, you're just going to have to be aware and watching for the coning and stuff. If you have questions about that, I have a separate video actually showing mine and all the things. But anyways, so it looks like other than that, lower and upper, and let me move my screen. I can't see what the other is. Total body climbs. That's probably more full body. So it doesn't look like the whole thing is cardio. And then I wanted to look at, again, I know some of you don't have this, so I want to just show you, hopefully. I wanted to look at the B25 block, because if you haven't heard, Shaun T is the very first, he doesn't even have any bike live cycling classes that I know of on the BODi platform. So this is like the first time that he's been on a bike and the first like all bike program that's been created. So this is also available if you have access to T25. They're coming together as a package. So it's not like you have to get them separately. And I have not been on my bike consistently because we keep on coming out with these other programs that I keep wanting to do. So like I am thinking that I'm going to commit to doing B25, and then I'll add T25 on the days where I feel like I can handle more. And right now I'm more like maybe 2 days on the bike a week, which means my body's not going to be ready. So maybe in week 1 or 2, I'll do more T25 than B25. I've learned I just need to like listen to my body. But I know it's ready for more of a challenge than just 25-minute workout. So if that's maybe you too, that's an idea. And I think even in the B25 block, see, he is lifting weights too. So it's more using the bike for cardio, which that's my happy place. So this looks like right up my alley. And yeah, feel free to put in the chat kind of what your thoughts are. It's always helpful to hear what other people are planning to do going forward. I also wanted to just mention that I know some people have been getting emails and stuff too, that our bike is on sale right now with the launch of B25 and just spring and all the things. So if you've been thinking about it, although I only have been using like the bike part, 2 or 3 times a week, I always use the touchscreen. It is like my jam. I used to use a TV or a tablet, and it's so nice, the sound and just navigating. So I use the thing every day, not always. But just make sure to reach out because we do have promo codes and stuff. Don't just go online and buy it. And then what else? Let me look at the chat quick for some. Let me move it so you're not just like looking at the same thing. There we go. Let's see. I'm gonna read the chat. It's a lot of fun. Yeah, he always makes me smile. I love Shaun T for that. Yeah, and I'm definitely sweating. Yep, you're right. Yeah, that worked in 25 minutes. That did it. For sure. And yeah, I was gonna say that we didn't even, so how this whole mindset group started was like me and my team of coaches. and a few other leading coaches have been having these like collaborative calls every other week just to like share ideas and stuff. And we're like, we should try to run a group together because we're all very aligned in our whys and our values and kind of feed off of each other really well. And then we had this idea of doing mindset focused because if you have BODi, you know that we have a whole mindset library now. And if you're like me, you haven't pushed play on it. Actually, last night I just started, so I'm proud of myself. But most people have not actually started watching the mindset videos yet. So we're like, we need to do a group where we're actually helping people plug into these. And it kind of snowballed from there to all of us being like, we need to have, we created this like customizable tracker that helps you hone in and pick a habit in each area of your life, right? Not just fitness, not just nutrition. And then it snowballed further. So we have this customizable tracker that we'll be giving everyone. And they were like, well, we need to give people an incentive to fill this out, right? So now we have all these prizes. We're all chipping in money. So everyone that's filling out this tracker consistently is going to be in drawings. And again, it snowballed further in that like when all of us really thought about like our mindset and how it's changed, like this is a whole fiery soapbox I could go on for like 10 minutes, which I promise I won't. But the more I thought about it, the more I realized like mindset really is everything. Like when you think about what you're saying to yourself when you're choosing your food and what you're saying to yourself when you're going to work out or after your workout or when you're looking in the mirror, all of those things that you're telling yourself absolutely control how you feel about your progress, and how you feel about yourself and your progress affects whether you keep going, whether you keep doing it, whether you actually enjoy the journey. Like your mindset really is everything. You can have every tool, but what you're telling yourself with when you're doing it and when you're before, all of that absolutely makes a huge impact. And like it was so fun to look around the Zoom room and realize like all of us have very different stories and obstacles and struggles that we've been through, that we're going through. And there's just so much power in like sharing it together because like if you've been in my groups for like years, you've probably heard a lot of my stories, right? Which sure, I'll be sharing some of them again. But like I'm excited for you also to hear and see from other coaches that have been through different things, that have found different things that work for them, because what's worked for them may be a better fit for you than what has worked for me, right? So there's just, I'm so, so excited to really dig into this and to not only share my stories again, and I'll have some new and different and passionate led videos and all the things, but also have these other coaches share what they've been through and how, they've changed their mindset too. So we kick that off a prep week on Monday, this coming Monday. We'll be entering, so you can join that group through the next May 8th. So for sure by May 8th, make sure you contact whoever you need to contact and get in there if you're thinking about it. I know that we're coming into a season that's busy, like with end of year stuff and summer and all the things. And again, I cannot say enough how much mindset is going to play a difference in how you take care of yourself, the decisions that you make on the fly as you're going here and there. And I'm just excited to do it together because it's always better together. You're not feeling alone, defeated, and telling yourself bad things. Anything else? Oh, okay. The other thing, gosh, I seriously always have one more thing. A little spoiler is that the next super block is job one, which, oh my gosh, everyone who's done job one is like, yes. And the spoiler is that she's also creating a bike specific program that's like job one. But if you've done the job one hybrids of like, they're so good if you haven't done them. She has like some bike and job one hybrids, so freaking good. So she's gonna do a whole program of that too. So another incentive that if you've been thinking about the bike, I'm telling you, there's good stuff coming. And yeah, of course, you'll have more of a job one without the bike too. We're trying to come up with stuff for everyone. Anything else that I know I have a lot of my coaches on? Anything else that I missed that I should mention? No. Okay. All right. Well, I get so excited for these calls and I get like a million more things done than I otherwise would. My husband's like, man, you already ate, you already did all the things. I'm like, I know. these goals, get me up and going. That's a good thing too. But thank you again for hopping on, and hope you guys have a great weekend. All right, bye.